bit of a tug, Mrs. Ogden. We've got a king.
Oh, it's all right, love. It'll flatten down when she walks on it.
It'll have quite a look of Westminster Abbey, won't it? I didn't have one myself.
No, me neither.
But of course, I didn't have any new shoes to get mucked up when me and Armistead were united. Oh, they were new at Easter, so I just had them whitened up.
Aye. Wedge heels, me. You know, them with straps. Flipping crippled I was. Ended up with my feet in a bowl of brassic.
In church?
No, Spinner's Arms. That's where we had reception. Or saloon bar, like. Of course, Stan never noticed. He were well away.
Minnie Caldwell.
Yes, Ina?
What time are they being joined in holy wedlock?
2.
And what time is it now? 11:30. This is to keep her gown clean, not for the rest of the street to wipe their clogs on. Come on, get it rolled back.
Righto.
Oh, that's right. Come on. Has she started weeping yet?
Oh, no, I've been very good, Ina. It's only when I see the bride I get going.
Oh, hey, them's lovely. Buttonholes for the fellas, are they?
Yes, from Slater's on Victoria Street. I must get them round to Mr. Swindler's. And you roll up your rug until the congregation gets in, and you can take the bouquets round to the Co-op Hall. And tell them they're for the bride's table.
Right, where are they?
They're on my sofa in the vestry. And leave 2 roses and some lily-in-the-valley on one side there for my buttonhole.
Oh, are you having one, Ina?
Oh, yes. That's a mark of appreciation for all I have done for the wedding of the year.
Oh, did Mr. Swindler say so?
No, me. And if you weep a minute before they're made man and wife, I'll tell him you pinched them.
Oh, Ina.
Anybody want a revolver?
Oh, that's not funny, Jack.
Not funny at all.
Would you mind just keeping your voices down, please?
Well, it was one heck of a bachelor night, I will say that.
Hey, we supped some stuff last night, I'm glad to say.
Hey, Harry, give us a fag, will you?
I thought you rolled your own.
Oh, I don't think I could this morning. All right.
Hey, Harry.
Yeah?
Is the top of my head moving? Just about there.
Oh, Ken, lad, hey, you want to sup your beer, you know, it works marvellous for you.
Yeah, I don't think I could manage it.
Well, shall I sup it for you?
But a good night, all right.
Oh, aye.
You know, pal of mine nearly died of alcoholic poisoning. Birmingham fella he was, knew his missus very well. I used to visit her when he was in hospital.
You're not still at it, are you? I thought you'd have had enough last night to last you to Christmas.
We did.
Ah, well, you'll all finish up with bellies like beach balls, a lot of you. Noses to match. Hey, where's the best man?
He should be round at Swinley's by now, I should think.
All right, Freddie Flinton, I've got a job for you. You can get on your motor scooter and take these round, buttonholes.
Morning, all. Oh, I see. And how is the bridegroom, pray?
Well, 10 o'clock last night, he was waiting for Ramona down by the waterfall, if that's out to go by. Here's a carnation there for you. I believe you're giving the loss away.
Ah, so we're informed.
You're not, are you?
Oh, your brother couldn't make it. Midnight they had me up asking me if I'd do it.
Now, Jack, let's have no grumbling. You give brides away beautifully. You were an absolute picture at our Jonah's wedding. Both sides remarked on it.
Yes, and you chuffed a little mint ball, so don't crack on your knot. You'll have to find your own pin, and I'll see you at the ceremony. And if you're not fit to get on your motor scooter, get on a bus.
And you'd better budge yourself too, Jack. You've got a great deal to do.
Like what, for instance?
Like getting yourself dressed, for instance. Now your suit, your shirt, and your clean undergarments are laid out on the bed.
But I don't want a clean vest and pants. I only changed last Thursday.
Jack, upstairs.
Oh, see you, fellas.
Oh, my goodness.
How do, lads?
Here's another of them. Mr. Tetlock, I'm ashamed of you.
Ah, so am I.
What are you having, Albert?
No. From now on, I'm teetotal. I just popped in to see if you could tell me if I did out I shouldn't have done last night.
Oh, I can't remember. Why?
Well, I just wondered if I'd done out that I could be locked up for.
More black coffee, Leonard? No, 3 are enough for me, thanks, mate. What time is it? It's just 1 minute and 20 seconds further on than the last time you asked me.
Sure.
Oh, Ken Barlow had nothing to say for himself when he came, did he?
No.
He looked as bad as I feel.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Oh, fine, fine. Splendid. Perfect fettle. Quite honest, Leonard, I feel a little bit queasy.
Booze on nerves.
Oh, come now,
Hardly the type of man to be upset by nerves. You toy Stewie. What? Come here. Oh, get it. Not bad. What time is it? Oh, for heaven's sake, you're getting me as bad as you are. It's nearly 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. I wonder if you could fix these Oh, they're done. Yes, sorry. 1 o'clock, you say? Do you think I ought to check with the telephone? Oh, mate, I only hope I'm not here when you're having a baby. So do I.
Oh, Lucille, keep still. You're making me dizzy. How are you doing, Miss Nugent?
Oh, all right. It shan't be a moment now.
A black leather two-piece and white boots. That's where I'll get married in. You know, I reckon it's on the way out, all this tulle and satin and stuff.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's too commercialised.
Oh, I see.
Hello, Valerie. Oh, well, that looks nice, huh?
Ah.
Well, where's the blushing bride? They haven't eloped, have they?
Better not after all this palaver.
Swindley, is it?
Hey, you're not allowed to see him for an hour yet. Do you think you'll be able to last out?
He's getting dressed. It's funny, isn't it, Miss Nugent in a wedding dress?
It couldn't have happened to a finer lass. She'll make a good wife, will yon?
I think it's a load of bother for now. I mean, well, for everyone. Just for half an hour in a church.
Oh, get away.
Worth every minute to that lass.
Hello, Mr. Walker. Hey, you look fab.
Hey, lass, you look a picture. You do that, I'll be the proudest man at that wedding.
Oh, here we are, Mrs. Sharples. I've indicated the number of verses on each score.
You've no need to worry. They'll get their money's worth. You get on all right?
Oh, yes, thank you, Ena.
Yes, well, if you'd done it right in the first place, you could have had your feet up by now.
Well, I thought you said 2 sheets for each one chair, you see. I got it wrong rolled round.
You and your left-handed mind.
Yes, I did think it seemed a bit funny, only one side singing.
Look, this is a wedding, not a panto at Queen's Park Hip.
Yes, Ena.
Is it all right to let him in now, Mr. Rogers? They're piling up a bit out here.
Right, wheel them in, Mr. Hewitt. Positions, please, Mrs. Sharples.
Right, come on in. Mind the carpet, because it kicks up a little bit. Come on, it'll break your leg down here.
I told you we'd be first.
What?
We're in church. Link me arm.
All right. Thank you. Sit down.
How's your head now, Ken?
Well, it was all right until I heard Mrs. Sharples on that Wurlitzer. Oh, I wish she'd shut up. How about you?
I'll be all right when I get sit down. But when I walk, my belly rattles.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hodges.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Walker, and welcome.
Your first wedding?
At the Glad Tidings, yes.
Yes, well, I wish you the very best of luck. I hope it all goes beautifully.
Oh, that's kind of you. Thank you, so do I.
I'm sure it will. Could we have a seat near the front?
Yes, what about here?
Lovely. Oh, thank you.
Mrs. Hewitt. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, Trevor, isn't it, from across the road?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, well, let me see. Your mother and father are, oh, here they are.
Oh, I've not come to the do. I've got a proposition for you.
Proposition?
Bags of rice going cheap.
I'm afraid I don't quite understand, Trevor.
You know, to chuck at the happy couple, like, you know, rice. Like confetti, only it's rice. £10 a bag.
No, really, Trevor, I don't think I could, thank you.
You know, you could retail them off to everybody else at 9p, and we could both make a few coppers.
Hey, Trevor, what are you doing?
Go on, 5p a bag.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, just come see if you're all right.
Oh, thanks, no.
Well, enjoy yourselves. Well, hang around until the kick-off. If you put any trade my way, there's some commission for you. Hey?
Mr. Hewitt, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm busy at the moment,
Oh, Mr. Hewitt, can you tell me where I'll be sitting?
Anywhere you like, love. Well, here, there's a seat down there, second from the front.
Oh, yes.
No, Minnie, look, I said down at the front.
Oh, yes, but I'm just going to get me hanky for when I get overcome.
Yes.
There you are, mate. We'll soon make an honest woman of you.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's about it now, isn't it?
Yes, I think that's everything.
Right. Oh, Leonard, the ring. What else, the ring? Right?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Well, it's your last time out as a single man, so make the most of it. Hey, come on.
Are you all right now, then?
Here we're going. I'm dying for a sit down.
You still have to be standing in church.
No, I won't in taxi, though, will I? It isn't time yet, is it? It is for us, too.
Hello, love.
Cheer up, you've got to be radiant.
Yes, I will. It's just a bit...
Try and relax. Mr. Walker, make her a cup of tea, hot and sweet, and 2 aspirins. I'll see you later.
Right. Would you like a fag, love, with tea and aspirins?
I don't smoke, thank you.
Ah, no, but I just thought it might settle the butterflies.
I'll be all right. If I could just sit quietly for a minute.
I'll put kettle on.
Mr. Walker,
Aye?
do you believe in life after death?
You what, love?
I mean, coming back in another form. Like animals, for instance.
I don't know. But that's no way for a lass to be talking on a wedding day, I do know that.
No, it was just an article I was reading.
That's all right, lass. We all get collywobbles at a time like this. Well, won't be long now. You'll soon be having another of them. A golden.
Yes.
Bells and all. Where are they coming from?
Oh, St. Chad's. There's a wedding there today, too. Councillor Potter's daughter.
I thought that wasn't till September.
Yes. Well, they had to bring it forward a bit.
Oh.
Good.
This is it. You don't suppose she could have met with an accident, do you?
Give over flapping, will you? They're always late, these girls, you know. I mean, she's just doing it to get you in a sweat.
What time is it?
Oh, look, she's only about 10 minutes adrift. They do it on purpose, you know.
Carry on, Mrs. Sharples, please.
I've played them all except the wedding march, and I'm not playing that twice.
Well, look, go back to the beginning again. I'm sure she'll be here soon. Probably held up in the traffic.
Yes, I was 20 minutes late for mine. The vicar said another 5 minutes and he'd have cancelled the whole thing. Mind you, of course, that was Zion. They're very, very strict, you know. Anyhow, I believe poor Jack was getting absolutely hysterical. And do you know, he didn't speak to me all through the photographs.
That's why I like registry officers. You can have a smoke.
Stan Ogden, you can have a fag when it's over and not before.
I could have had flipping 10 the time I've been sitting here.
If I was him, I'd make a dash for it now while there's got a chance.
Charlie, don't be awful. It doesn't become you.
I'm only joking.
Oh, well, you mustn't. Not about things like that.
Sorry.
You can joke at the reception.
It wouldn't be in order for me to go to the door and see if she's approaching.
No, it wouldn't, mate. You've got to sit here and suffer. That's the idea at weddings, you know.
Can you step off the carpet a second, because it's rocking up a bit?
I don't want to get me mucked up if I get clobbered.
Well, it's better than having the bride doing a swallow dive, isn't it?
Hey, how long are we going to be in there? This is killing me trades,
Oh,
this is.
Trevor, go and play. There's a good lad.
5p a bag, 2 for 9.
I told you no.
Excuse me, sir. Oh.
Hey, any joy?
What? Oh, no, I could see halfway up Rosamond Street. Wasn't a taxi in sight, though.
Well,
I suppose hers did turn up.
He said the other fellow was following on.
Oh, any sign yet, Mrs. Barlow?
No, nothing.
I suppose she's not so well. Well, I mean, she looked a bit pasty when we left.
Look, we'd better give it another 5 minutes and then ring up.
Flaming women, they're all the same, you know. We're stuck in here doing our nuts. She'll land up here in a few minutes, smiling all over her flipping face.
Aye.
I bet Jack Walker's not smiling. I better go now.
But You don't mean it, lass.
I do, Mr. Walker. I'm not going.
But you've got to. Everybody's waiting, everybody's...
You'd better tell the taxi driver, Mr. Walker. He might have some other jobs to do.
Now, look, love, it's your wedding day. They're waiting at the church. Mr. Swindley's waiting, everybody...
Mr. Walker, it's wrong. I can't go. How can I go? I can't go when I know it's wrong, can I? Not when you know you're doing something terrible. I'm sorry, Mr. Walker,
Nay, lass, it doesn't matter about me. It's only you that matters. You and Mr. Swindley. Now, can I get you a drink? A little drop of brandy or something?
It's funny, isn't it? How the mind does things. And you pretend something. And you know it's pretending deep down. And you just take no notice. But you've got to in the end, haven't you? Because it's wicked if you don't.
What is it, lass? Isn't he the right one?
And you pretend more and more as time goes on, you see. It's like being a bit mad in a way, honestly. And you let things happen because you want them to. And all the time, you know, it's me that's not the right one.
Hey, I'm sorry, lass. I'm very sorry. I don't know what I can... I mean,
And I feel so calm. I feel very calm. I always wanted Mr. Swindley. I used to look at him in the shop and imagine doing things for him. Laughing about who should have the broken egg at breakfast. When you break the yolks sometimes, putting them in. Shouting at him, only joking, sort of, about forgetting to take his library books back. Things like that.
Well, he's there, lass. You've only to get in that taxi, that's all you have to do. 5 minutes and it'll all happen.
He doesn't want to get married, Mr. Walker. Not to me, anyway. Not to anybody, I don't suppose. It was all me. He probably wouldn't admit it. But we both know. There's got to be affection, you see. If there isn't, I'm right. Aren't I, Mr. Walker?
Yeah, there's no I can say, lass. No one can.
They say there's always a comical side. Some people laugh, you know, when they hear someone's died. It's not out of nastiness, it's sort of reaction. And I suppose it looks funny putting a wedding dress on, just to take it off again.
Now, look, love, I've got to ask you. I don't want to do the wrong thing. But are you sure you won't come? It doesn't matter about being late, and you can forget everything you told me. I'll never give it another thought. It'll all be dead and buried.
I'm not going, Mr. Walker. I knew, you know. All those years I wanted to marry him. I knew I never would.
If she's ill or anything, Jack's no doctor, you know.
Well, anything could have happened. I mean, this could be one of those things, you
All right,
know.
panic's over.
Oh.
Just seen taxi down.
Oh, thank goodness we're better off then. Yeah. All right. Hey, no, not you. You're supposed to wait here and go in after her.
Sorry, I forgot.
Oh, and for goodness sake, do try and look a bit excited.
I am doing, but I'm getting a bit past it.
Jack, what is it? What's happened?
What's the matter? What's up?
It's bad news, Mr. Swindley.
Is she all right?
I'm afraid she's not coming.
She's not coming? But... is she all right?
She's crying. She says she's sorry.
Apologise for us, Mr. Walker. Say there'll be no wedding. I must go to her. She'll need someone.
Come in. It's open. Hello, Mr. Swindley.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No. No, please don't upset yourself.
It was the only thing.
Yes, it doesn't matter.
It's a terrible thing to do to anyone.
No. Whatever you think is right.
Thought it was fated at first. My father couldn't come to give me away, and then my brother, the telegram. I began to think we just weren't fated. But we knew, didn't we?
I thought it might give us security, companionship, a measure of happiness.
It's not enough, is it?
No.
You wouldn't have been happy, would you?
Wanted to do
You
what...
wouldn't have been happy, though.
I'm not a young man. Set in my habits. One grows introspective. It isn't easy to
Then
change.
I wouldn't have been happy either, you see.
No.
Things can't be the same now, can they? The shop and everything.
In time, perhaps. As far as I'm concerned, everything will be the same.
I've made such a fool of you. Well, both of us. Will you cancel the honeymoon and the co-op hall?
Yes, in a moment. Look, will you be all right?
You do look nice in your suit. Really distinguished. Piece of cotton.
That's a very beautiful dress. I don't think I've ever seen you
It's
look
got a
so...
bit crumpled now. It did look nice before. There isn't anything else to say, is there?
See you in the shop, Miss Nugent.
Business as usual.
Yes. Business as usual. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That's right, mate. Yes, it's cancelled. The whole thing's off, yeah. Now, by the way, will you send the flowers back and all? And send the cake back to the same place. Well, I don't know. Make it trifle of it or something. I'll leave that to you, shall I? There's no worry, no. No, ta-ra then. Well, that is that. Who's next?
You've got the ring, Leonard.
Oh, yes. You should be able to get your breast back on that.
Yes.
They're not going to forget this easily around here, you know. You know what they're like.
Oh. 9 days wonder, Leonard. There are more things in heaven and earth.
I must say you're taking it very well. Do you know what I think? I've got a sneaking suspicion that you think you're well out of this.
Miss Nugent has spoken for both of us. Miss Nugent has courage for both of us.
I will. I'll see.
Yes. Leonard, thank you for everything.
It's okay. By the way, don't forget the cancel the hotel room.
Oh, no, I'll do that now.
Pity, you know. In half an hour's time, you could have been on that train. And you need a break. Especially now. See you.
Hello. I want Abersock, 1642. Parade Hotel. Abersock, yes, it's in North Wales. Thank you. Hello? Reception? Oh, it's Leonard Swindley here. Swindley, yes. You've booked a room. That's right. Yes, a double room for my wife and myself. Look, I'm afraid I'm going to have to cancel this room because my wife's had to go to London. But, yes. But I wondered if you could put me up. Could you change it for a single room? Thank you. Yes? Oh, you could? Oh, thank you. Splendid, yes. Yes, the same time. Yes, I can catch the same train. Yes, that's right. Just me. On my own.